Aloha and howdy! Today on Forkish Habits, we are going to make Philly cheesesteak. So good. So the story, as far as I know it to be, of how Philly cheesesteak came to be is that there was a man who was a hot dog salesman, and he was really tired of eating hot dogs every day. So he had his bun and he went to the butcher and he got some meat and he threw it on his grill and cooked it up and threw it in his bun, and a taxi cab driver was driving by and he smelt that yummy meat cooking there and the bun, and he asked for one, and poof, the famous Philly cheesesteak. So, if you are feeling excited about Philly cheesesteak today and learning how to make this, please hit that like and let me know that you are excited for this recipe. So the ingredients that you're going to need tonight to make your dinner are 2 portobello mushrooms. This is for 1 serving. 2 portobello mushrooms. You're going to need some meat. So you can use, traditionally for Philly cheesesteak, it's a ribeye. Then veggie-wise, we're going to need onion. I like to get sweet onions. And you're going to need peppers. You can use whatever color peppers you like. Then we're gonna need salt and pepper. We're gonna have our misto for just our little bit of oil. And then we're going to use a little sour cream. Oh, and our cheese. Our cheese. Traditionally, Philly cheesesteaks are made with provolone cheese. So the first step to make our Philly cheesesteak is we want to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. And then we need to prepare our portobello mushroom. You're gonna pop your stem off first, and it'll just pop right off. Now we're gonna remove these gills. You see all these little brown things in there? We wanna take these out. All you need is a spoon. It comes out really easy. You just scrape them right out. Our next step is we're just gonna use our killer awesome misto. You simply spray a little bit on your mushroom. So now we want to put just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. You can put down aluminum foil if that's something that you use on your pan. This is my Silpat, which you can tell at this point has been very well loved. So we're gonna put our portobello mushrooms in the oven for 10 minutes on 400 degrees. Then we're gonna flip them and cook them for 10 more minutes. Okay, now we're ready to prep our veggies. I am going to put the peppers into the food processor to make this a super fast job. So I'm using my slicing blade. Now we're gonna need some onion. Look how pretty and thin that is. Food processor for the win. The trick to getting this meat really thin is that it was defrosted. And then I put it in the freezer for an hour. That got it chilled, so it's not frozen, but it's in that semi-state. If you're going to try to hand cut this really thin, it will help you with that too. If it's too soft, you just can't get a thin slice going very easily. So let's get this quickly cooking. Adding a little salt and a little pepper. Our meat is done. We want to get it off. These guys are getting yummy, fragrant. For our cheese, we're going to use 2 slices of provolone cheese. If you're using this brand, it consistently weighs 1 1/4 ounces. Traditionally, Philly cheesesteaks often have mayo in there, but we're going to do sour cream. And then if you like horseradish, you can mix some horseradish into your sour cream. Remember, it's a condiment. This is a freebie. That smells so good. This is coming together yummy. So now that we are getting very close to assembling our Philly cheesesteak, we have our different components. Our veggies are almost done. Our meat is done. Our sauce is ready. Our portobellos are ready. So this is what we're starting off with towards our dinner. We have 5 1/8 ounce of veggie. Now we need to weigh our meat. We're going to have 2 ounces of meat because the other half of our meat of our protein is in our cheese for our cheesesteak. Dun dun dun, 2. So our meat has been weighed out. It depends on how much you want this to be for your dinner. You weigh your portobello mushrooms first because they're the base that you need to start with. So you're gonna make this work for you. I do 10 and 10. So I need 4 7/8 to go with my 5 1/8 portobello. And I kept telling my teacher that I was never gonna need fractions. Who knew? So we've put our portobellos back on our pan. And here we've got our meat and our peppers and our onions all mixed up. Now we're going to put our sour cream and horseradish. This is going to be so yummy. You're just going to separate them between the 2. So we have our 2 slices of provolone cheese. They fit beautifully, perfectly right there on our portobellos. And we're gonna put this back in the oven for just a couple minutes to get it melty and all sizzly hot together. And there you have it. This smells really good. I cannot wait to eat this. So it's that time again. We're at the end of our recipe. Now, if you haven't taken the opportunity yet, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you won't miss out on more bright line eating compliant recipes like this delicious Philly cheesesteak. Please remember that down below in the notes section, you will find this recipe as a PDF, anything linked that I talked about in the video. So we'll see you next time on Forkish Habits for another delicious bright line eating compliant meal. Sour cream. Hello.